Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another Pokemon tier list. We are on Alola, Generation 7. We have our same set of rankings, A, B, C, D, F, S. So, this will be a little bit longer than Kalos, but it'll still be fairly short. Apparently, this does have every form of the Legendary. That's going to be interesting. This will be fun. Alright, we'll start with Rowlet. Rowlet is an A tier, fight me. Dartrix is still A tier. I love this. You know what? Decidueye is an S tier. It arguably, like, I love Meganium, but Decidueye keeps inching its way up and up. I love Decidueye. This whole evolutionary line is so good. It's one of the best ones in a long time. So good. Even Dartrix with his hair and he flicks it around like an emo dude. It's great. Alright, D. Litten line. I'm still going to give Litten a B. Torracat is like actually a step up. I might actually give, all of the evolution. You know what? Yeah, we'll give Torracat and Incineroar an A tier. Screw it. I think those are actually pretty cool. They did a really good job with designs in this gen, in my opinion, because even Poplio is a B tier. I'm not a big fan of Brionne, and then Primarina is probably the weakest looking, but it's still a B tier. I'd probably put it like up near the top, to be honest. So, all right, then we have Pikipek, Trumbeak, and Toucanon. Honestly, it's just another bird. So I'd probably put the first two evolutions, but then I'm sorry. Toucanon is an A tier. Fight me. I love, they finally, a toucan. Come on, yes. A tier. Then we got Gumshoes and Yungoos. Honestly, D tier. I think they're stupid. I'm sorry, guys. Alright, then we got Grubbin, Charjabug, and Vikavolt. I give like Grubbin a C. Low B for the concept of this, but Vikavolt, this will probably be a bit of a surprise, but Vikavolt's S tier. Vikavolt is my favorite bug type. I adore this mon. The work I had to put in to evolve it in Moon. Ah, man. But, like, I love Vikavolt. It's so much fun. Alright. Crabrawler and Crabominable, right? Crabominable, yeah. Low B for Crabrawler, and then, like, Crabominable, what is this? It gets a C, because it's still not terrible. Then we got every form, all four forms of Oricorio. This might be one of the first times. This one, the fire one, I'll give a B. The psychic type, I'm going to give like a high C. Actually, we'll give this a B as well. I don't really like the cheerleader one, the electric one. And then this is Ghost. I'll also give a B. Then we got Cutiefly and Riboombi. Like, Cutiefly looks stupid. Riboombi at least has something. So I'll give it a C tier. Rockruff, fight me, A tier. Lycanroc, this form is an A tier. This form's a B tier, and then if they had the midday form, the orange one, it would also be A tier. I adore these mons a lot. Then we got Wishy-Washy, correct? Yeah. Wishy-Washy, because it can school, we're going to give it a B tier. The school form is kind of cool. Then we got Mariani or Marini and Toxapex. I guess I'll give Toxapex like a low B and Marini a high or like a mid C. This will be interesting here. Mudbray and Mudsdale. I actually really like these mons. Mudsdale is getting an A tier. I don't care. It's a Clydesdale horse with dreadlocks and a mohawk. Yes. Like, okay. Don't care. All right, then we got Dewpider and Araquanid. I'd say high C for Dewpider, and then like Araquanid's actually kind of cool. We'll give it like a pretty high B. Then we got Fomantis and Loranis. Yeah, B tier. I'd say B tier for both of them, to be honest. They're both not great, but I don't know. Then we got these two, Morlul and Shiinotic. I will give Shiinotic a D tier because of its face, but like this is the dumbest thing. It gets F tier. Morlul is like, why does this need to exist? Another damn mushroom? Why? Salandit and Salazzle. Okay, Salandit will give a high B, and then Salazzle is an A tier. It just is. I don't care. Salazzle is an A tier. I like the type combination. I like the design of the Mon. It deserves an A tier for sure. It's probably somewhere up here, but then we got Stuffle and Beware. I'll go. Yeah, we'll go B tier for both of those as well. Not the biggest fan. I know they're supposed to be designed after teddy bears, and they are kind of cute, so that's okay. All right, then we got Bounsweet, Steenie, and Sarina. I haven't used these. We'll go high C for the first evolution, low B for this. Sarina can have like a higher B. It is kind of cool design-wise. Then we got Comfy. It's a ring of flowers. Like, it's better than Klefki. I'm going to give it a high D. Then we got Oranguru and Passimian. I'll go B tier for both of them, but like low B tier because I like have no real opinion on either of them. Wimpod and Golisopod. I have a soft spot for this evolution, but Wimpod is kind of stupid. It'll get a C, but Golisopod I'm giving an A because I actually really like that design a lot. Yeah, I have to. Okay. Then we got Sandygast and Palossand. I'm giving these guys both pretty high. I will give Palossand an A tier. I just think it's a sandcastle is actually funny to me, so I'm gonna give it an A tier. Then we got Pyukumuku. Like, the fact that it has the hand thing that comes out of it, I'm gonna give it a C for that. Then here's gonna be a pretty controversial opinion. People hate Type Null and Silvally. I think they're kind of cool. I don't think I can justify giving either of them an A tier, but they're both going to be high B. I kind of think they're kind of cool. And then you got Minior, closed and open. They're stupid. D tier. They're not this stupid. Actually, you know what? Yes, they're going to be F tier. Like, why do they exist? Okay. Okay, then we got Kamala. I'm going to give it a C because it's adorable. Otherwise, it's kind of useless. Tertinator, a fire dragon type, which is an interesting concept. The design isn't that great, but I'll give it a C. I actually have a... Togdemaru is kind of adorable. We'll give that a B, even though it's a Pikachu clone. Then the other Pikachu clone, Mimikyu, I want to give an S tier, but I've never used. So I'm going to give it an A tier. Otherwise, it would get S. Because that is a hell of a... The concept of that is incredible. Okay? Alright, this stupid thing. Bruxish, I'm going to give it a D tier because I don't think it's absolutely garbage like these. But, like, why? Why did they make this? Drampa! Drampa design alone gets a B tier. Okay? Delmise, another one I think is a really cool design, so we'll give it a B tier, although I've never used it. Then we got the Pseudo Legendaries, Jangmo-o, Hakamo-o, and Komo-o. Jangmo-o is going to get a B. Hakamo-o a little bit lower, and then Komo-o I think looks awesome. I'm actually going to give Jangmo-o an A. Why not? A lot of people don't really like this. I think it's kind of cool. I actually used it in my first Moon playthrough. Alright, then we go on to this shit show. Alright, we start with the Island Guardians. Tapu Coco. I'm going to give Tapu Coco a B. I think it's pretty good design. Tapu Lele, I don't like as much. We'll give it a C. Tapu Bulu looks kind of weird. I'll put it a little bit below Tapu Coco. And Tapu Fini is probably my favorite design-wise, but it's still just a B. Then we got Cosmog, Cosmoem, Solgaleo, or Solgaleo, whatever you want to call it, and Ludala. You know what? I'm honestly going to give Cosmog an A, because that's just a unique design. Cosmoem is like a really low B. I can't give it a C. Solgaleo, I'm going to give a B. Lunala, I'm going to give an A, which is pretty controversial because people like Solgaleo a lot. Alright, then we go on to some Ultra Beasts. We got Nihilego. It's a squid, C tier. Buzzhole is hilarious. Design alone, it's getting A tier. Fight me. Pheromosa gets a really high B because of the design. Xurkitree, I'm going to give a B as well because it's interesting. Celesteela is kind of stupid. That gets a C. Kartana is actually kind of cool. I can't justify giving it an A tier. It's like really close though. Buzzhole is going to be a B tier as well. I kind of like the concept of that. Then you got Necrozma and every form of it. Necrozma is like a B. Honestly, I don't really like how the Necrozma forms look. So, like, the Necrozma forms are probably, the alternate forms of the Legendaries are probably high Cs. The ultimate form of Necrozma we'll put at B as well. Probably a little bit higher, like up there. Then you got Magearna, which just reminds me of, you know, Diancie again. I like that it's like a steampunk, though, so I'll give it a B. Marsh Shadow's actually kind of cool. We'll give that a high B. Poipole, low B. Nagadanel gets like a high B, though. The shiny form is awesome. Stakataka is stupid. It's probably higher than Celesteela. Celesteela is like borderline D. Actually, I might put Celesteela at D. Stakataka is kind of hilarious. Blacephalon, Fight Me. Like, this is borderline A. I love that. And then Zeraora is kind of cool. I'll put it up there as well. So, and it looks like that's it, yeah. So our S's are Vikavolt and Decidueye, and our F tiers are Morlul and both forms of Minior. Otherwise, this is our ranking. Down in the comments, let me know if you agree or disagree. I want to hear from you guys. I think it'll be really cool. We will be back with the last generation quiz, and then we'll go on to like alternate forms of stuff. See y'all later. Bye-bye.